Hey guys, what's going on? I'm coming back at you with hopefully the final part to the 2.0 build here. We got a few more things left to finish up here. As you can see, a couple little things here and there. Finishing up my doors, and got the subs all loaded and wired, and they're ready to go. So once we get some of these little things done, hopefully we'll be able to fire this thing up today and do a little low volume testing and whatnot, and maybe work out some of the kinks and bugs in it. So I appreciate everybody that has followed this and watched all the videos. I really do. I mean it. It means a lot to me. I appreciate the support that you guys have given, and we're going to see what we can get done with this today, and hopefully the final part to the 2.0 build. So stick around. Making some final tweaks to these doors. It's a good thing that I test fitted my 8s here before I put them on the doors, because some of them didn't fit, and I had to do a little adjusting here. A lot easier. Glad I checked it before I put them on the doors, because that would have been a pain in the ass trying to shave a little off of these on the door without taking them off. So glad I did that. So should be able to clean this up and see if these drop in now. So I got it swept up a little bit and test fit, and they fit. So now we'll get it swept up real good and do a little bit of touch-up paint here. That one's already done. Got it laying in the sun. Hopefully it dries quicker. But yep. Alright. Moving on. Finicking or tweaking, but I got that panel on, and it still looks like shit. I will have the worst looking door panels at Slamology. So definitely after I get Slamology out of the way, these goddamn things are gone. I'm going to figure something else out and go from there. But this one's on. We're going to get the next one tweaked up and bugs worked out of it and get it on. Alright guys, I just put the power to everything. Fuses are all hooked up. Distribution block, bus bars, whatever you want to call them, they're all hooked up. Amplifiers are hooked up. Everything's connected to the battery. Everything's connected to the batteries. So everything is linked together, and we had no sparks and no fire, which is means I did something right. All right, so now I got this door panel on, and like I said in my last door video there, it looks equally just as shitty, but it is what it is. So we're going to hook these up. Now, stupid me, and I think I even said it in my video, I don't remember what part it was, but when I ran these wires here for my doors, I didn't mark what channel was what. So now I'm going to have to do some testing here and figure out which channel's which one's which here, so I can get everything hooked up in the doors properly. But that's where we're at. Oh, also I got my everything's dusty, and this tree pollen's crazy. My line driver, my audio splitter, I got it hooked up. I got the amps hooked up and strapped together. So right, we're going to, like I said, figure out which channel's which here. I know this is the right side. The other side's down up underneath there. I got to fish it out yet. So I just got to figure out what is what here, guys. See what I can do now. We're going to be playing probably within the next half hour to an hour. Do some low volume testing, see what it does. All right, guys, I had a little crisis here. Getting dark on me now, so I ain't gonna be able to do much more tonight, but had a little crisis. This wasn't coming on the multi-channel splitter, but I ended up getting it. Made it my bitch, yo yeah. But anyways, it is playing. I still got to put the door speakers in. Guess they don't look too bad at night. But it's playing. I did a little low volume testing without the loading wall on, and this thing is retarded. I haven't really pushed it at all yet, and it is stupid retarded loud without the loading wall. So hell yeah, yes. So very happy with it so far. So pretty stupid without the loading wall. I can't imagine what it's going to be with the loading wall. But with that being said, we're going to wrap up today's work. Tomorrow we'll button this up. We'll get the door speakers in. We'll get the loading wall on, and a couple other little odds and things. And it's time to clean this thing up and get ready for Slam, guys. Woo! Well, some bitch. This certainly doesn't help the cause, does it? Damn rain. It held off pretty much all day while I was at work, and on my way home it decides to let loose. Shit. Alright, I got some stuff I could do inside here though, so I guess we're going to work on them inside, since I can't have a damn garage that I can actually pull this thing in. So I'm going to work on a couple trim panels that I've already got cut. Was going to wrap them. Decided to change my mind. I'm going to see if I can sand her down real nice and paint them real quick. So we'll see what I can do. And it started raining again. I got the passenger door almost completely wired up. I'm almost ready to throw the mids in it, and the rain starts again too much. So I've been in here working on these little trim panel thing, these majiggers that I made, and I'm having to pull all the vinyl off this one because my dumbass wrapped the wrong side here a little while back. So I got to pull it all off and flip it over and wrap it correctly. All right, I got one door playing, and it's stupid loud. One door. I mean, these Neos freaking scream. I mean, they absolutely scream. So I'm gonna make a plug and put here, guys. I'm just gonna have to run 3. That's just the way it is. It's still stupid loud with just 3 of them.
Underground king of the South. I raise my styrofoam up and pour some drink in my mouth. Why you always coming around with bad news? Bad news. Say you want me to win, but hope I lose. Asking if I rock with other niggas in the crew, but them niggas cool. It's just
that's pretty stupid loud, if you ask me. All right, this rain has put a hinder on things tonight, but I'm going to get as much done as I can here still. All right, it is Wednesday, June 6th. We are 2 days out from leaving for Slam at this point. So I got speakers in this door. I got to get that one loaded up and get it finished. And then we got to get the loading wall on now that we know that it plays. And there's no issue with the subs. So we got to get that on. And then get some of these trim panels and stuff on that I've made, and get this thing cleaned up, and we'll call it a wrap on the build. There was a couple other things I was going to do. If you remember back some of the earlier episodes, I ran all this wire here because I was going to do a little console here for multiple voltmeters and that sort of stuff. I'm still going to do it. It's just not going to happen for Slam. I got my one meter up there on the dash. We'll just use it as always have, and you know, so that down the road still, but we'll get that taken care of. So we got to get this stuff done and a couple other odd and end things. So let's see how much more we can get done this evening. We're getting out of the sunlight here. All right, so I got this door put together, wired up. I played it for a few minutes. Jesus Christ, these things scream. Absolutely stupid. So maybe it was a good thing I'm only doing 3 in each door now, because man, oh man, I'm telling you, they are pretty loud. Surprised me. So anyways, so we got the biggest part of this thing swept out now. I got this all cleaned up here. Getting close to getting ready to put that loading wall on and get it bolted on. But yeah, we'll get that put in here shortly, and we'll get some of these panels and trim pieces that I made bolted in and screwed in. And anyways, but that's where we're at. I'm getting a little more done than I thought I would at this point tonight, which makes me happy. So I'll check back yet again. Oh yeah, and I've still got to make these plugs here. I don't know if I'm just going to cut a round piece of 3/4 and screw it in there. I don't know if I thought about doing them red just to break up the contrast of the door a little bit, because that just seems like that's an awful lot of gray. So I might just, you know, cut one out, paint it red, and slap it in there. I don't know. We'll keep working. All right, putting my loading wall on, and go figure, my both batteries to my DeWalt are freaking dead now. So I got to put these all in by hand at this point. And I made this panel. I tried to make it look a little different, because there's certain points here where bolts have got to go to. So I tried to just make it like something kind of cool looking. So I think it'll look all right. Once I get the rest of this bolted in, I'll secure this to it somehow and go from there. But that's what it's starting to look like now, guys. Holy shit, it just seems like it's taking forever. Hopefully this is all worth it. Now I'm debating on trimming out the outside of that port there with something. I don't know yet. I may do something with it though, because I don't like the way the vinyl is meeting up with it, and I think after I play it for a little bit, it's going to start blowing that vinyl no matter how much glue I got on it. So I may put something on that just to secure that a little bit more too. We'll see. So I got the loading wall on and bolted in. Took me a little longer because my batteries went dead. Had to do some other stuff while they charged. So I got those on, and I got these door pieces here that I made put in, and then I got this piece right here that I made. I got it put in, and I don't know if it's really necessary. It's kind of like a locker piece, since I can only bolt the loading wall on the bottom and sides, and then right here I still wanted to make sure that it wasn't moving. So this is pushed in as hard and tight as I can get it, and tapped it in, and then it's bolted in, and I think it's holding pretty well. I did play it with the loading wall on, and holy shit, I am pleasantly surprised. This thing is windier than a mother. I really haven't let loose too much with it yet. I don't want to get too crazy and do something stupid before the big show, but yeah, this thing is really getting it. It is way louder than 1.0 and definitely 1.0 and 1.5. So this thing is absolutely getting with it. So I got to get that in, and I got the other one wrapped, but I still got to get the ribs or whatever cut out of that and bolted in, and put in a couple other trim pieces, and then it is officially done, guys. I am pumped. I am so pleased. Nothing but thanks to Drew Jones, Bassaholic Productions, for this box design. When I was down on myself and really stressing about the design that I had in mind originally, Drew came through with me, or Drew came through for me, and I am so glad that I went with his design, because this thing does absolutely get stupid. And yeah, I mean, I haven't played it with the doors shut yet, and you know, just the windows down or nothing, but with both doors down, there was a couple boys that stopped by, and it was really moving their hair with the doors wide open. So it's really windy. So I'm going to keep plugging away here and see how much more I can get done. It's starting to get dark on me now, but I'm damn near there, guys. Okay, I'm going to call it a wraps tonight. It's getting dark on me. I'm tired. It's kind of chilly out here. It's only in the 50s for whatever reason, and the mosquitoes are biting the hell out of me. So I got more done than I thought I would tonight. The only thing I have to do now is finish that red panel out over there and put in a couple more trim pieces, like on the seats, and get that other seat in. It's essentially done, guys. It is essentially done. So I'm gonna go in and get something to eat, and I'm gonna try to upload a video or two tonight for you guys. I want to try to get these all out before Slam. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but I'm very pleased with it. Tomorrow I'm going to get up, I'm going to finish that red panel out over there. I'm going to do something around that port and a couple little other odd and end things, and that shouldn't take but an hour or so to do. And then I'm going to get this thing cleaned up, guys, and then it goes in the trailer. I'm going to be loaded and ready. All I got to do is walk out the door Friday morning and drive to Indy. So we are done for the night. I'll check back in with you guys in the morning, show you the rest of what I get done here, and that'll probably be the wrap on the build. And then I will make a video after I get it all cleaned up and everything, and I'll do an official walk around and official tour of the Blazer, but I doubt that'll get put out until after Slamology. So I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Okay, I've been out here a little bit this morning before I started recording here. I got the plugs, or you know, plates or whatever, cut for those 8s in the door that ain't gonna work, and just decorated up a little bit, throw a sticker on it. Figured I'd paint it red, break up the contrast of that door. So waiting for the other one to dry and get a sticker on it, and I'll let it set in the sun for a while and bake a little bit, and then I'll put them in. And we still got, like I said, this panel to finish. I started cutting. I'm going to do some trim around the port here that make it look better. I think it will. Just a few of the last minute things, and getting this thing cleaned up. Well, I got these made for the door and got them in. They don't look what it's supposed to, but it is what it is. We got to finish it. We got to get it cleaned up. So I got that one on over there, and this one. I got one more panel to trim out and get it put on. But I mean, I guess it don't look too bad, especially from a distance, but I wish this would have fit better. Well, all right, guys. Besides getting her cleaned up, she is officially done. The build is officially done. And I couldn't be more happier There's some things I'm not happy with the build, obviously like the doors and some other things, but I am very happy to have it done. I'm very pleased with the way it sounded so far. Still got a lot of testing to do. Obviously that's going to take a bit of time. So the better part of probably Saturday morning will be a little bit of testing that Slam before I really cut loose with it. But she's officially done, guys. We're going to have to get her cleaned up because she's filthy. I did get that panel in. Trim on. I don't think that looks too bad. But yeah. So that is going to be the end of the build videos. I just don't know what to say at this point that it's done. You know, 5 months, many hours of working on this. But first and foremost, I want to thank you guys, everybody that's watched, everybody that's followed the build, gave me some support. You know, there were some days that I was mad and I would post this or that, and you know, you guys gave me words of encouragement, and I appreciate it. I really do. There's a number of people I want to thank. Audiopipe, Julio Rodriguez, Gonzi Palazuela from Audiopipe, Drew Jones, Drew Jones at Bassaholic Productions for the design, Jason Predieri at Extreme Autoworks. Not only is he a good friend, he's a teammate, and he's given me some support and some advice on things. Who else do I have to thank here? Jonathan Patrick at Custom Electric Alternators, for my alternators that's on it. Let me think here. All my followers on YouTube, all my followers on Facebook. I'm sure this is like giving a winning an Oscar and trying to remember who to thank. Just a number of people I want to thank, but the number one person I want to thank, and my biggest supporter, and the number one person that I need to thank is my wife, Cody. She has supported me 100% through this. I know there's days that she's been frustrated, and you know, I've been out here working on this until dark and a lot of nights, and you know, and that sort of thing. But I really want to thank her from the bottom of my heart. If it wasn't for her, none of this would be possible. My kids, they have bared with it too. I know they have been looking forward to this being done, so they get more dad time, which they will get, and my wife will get more me time as well. So like I said, I'm probably missing somebody, but I want to thank everybody, and including you guys, for watching and supporting the Audiopipe Blazer and me. Can't think of really anything else. Thanks for watching everything. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to hit the notification button. Be sure to follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We're going to get this thing cleaned up, and we're going to Slam, guys. I'll see you there. I'm Basscop, and I'm out.